What is going on, guys? Long time no see. Haven't hopped on a Go Live in quite a while now. So listen, on this video, on this Go Live, I want to get into state mastery and the fastest and most effective way to cultivate the kind of mindset, the kind of emotional state that is going to change your external reality, okay? And as you're hopping on here live, I'm gonna get right into it. I'm not gonna wait for Facebook to start building my audience for anyone catching the replay. But go ahead and drop a comment below. Let me know you're here as well. So the fastest way, first of all, understand that if you're feeling currently the way that you don't want to feel, if you're feeling negative emotions, if you're noticing negative thought patterns, and you're thinking as though it's because of you're not experiencing the kind of lifestyle or results that you want, then understand that if you always stay in that perception of basing your internal reality to your external circumstances, then you are always going to be the victim. You are always going to be on the effect side of cause and effect. You always have to stay in cause if you want to remain empowered and in control of your emotional state, because remember, that's the only thing that you have control over. So, hey Amber, how's it going? Rob, what's going on, buddy? Kyle, awesome. So the fastest way for you to change your external circumstances is to change your internal environment, right? To change your external environment is to change your internal environment. The only way to do that, or one of the fastest ways rather to do that, is to get grateful, become thankful for everything that you have in your life, both the good and the bad. Because the moment that you do that, you remove your conscious awareness from everything that was causing you to feel out of power, out of your power. And when you're in that state, when you're out of your power, you no longer have the ability to feel, number one, thankful and grateful, and have the ability to inspire and to produce and to create the kind of impact that you want in the lives of other people. And remember, the only way that you're going to get the kind of results that you want in your life, in your business, in everything, is when you are focused on making a real measurable impact in the lives of the people around you. That is when it all comes into your life, right? Thanks, Cheryl. Thanks for sharing. Appreciate it. So, hey, Cheryl's in the house. Nice. Megan, awesome. This is awesome. Cool. So gratitude. So gratitude. How I'll do it is when I am so focused, when I'm caught, like let's say I'm stuck in a rut, and all I can see, all I can think about, all I can perceive, all I can hear is negativity, right? And consequently, that's what's going through my mind as well, negativity in that state. And when you're in that state, when you're stuck in that state of stagnation, all of the results are going to match and mirror everything that you're internally experiencing. But everyone always wants to look outside for the solution, and also for the reason, for the problem and for the solution to that problem. But the problem and the solution to that problem are always within. So the fastest way to change that is to simply focus on everything that you have in your life right now, both the good and the bad, as I said, to be grateful for. So obviously it's easy to become grateful for the positive things, right? That's obvious, that's easy. But you will know that you have truly mastered it when you are grateful for all of the negatives as well, all of the challenges. Because without those challenges, none of it would really matter. Right? It's like the sunshine without the rain. If you're never experiencing a challenge, then you're never going to grow at the level that you want to. So that's why I say always just be focused on gratitude for the challenges, because when you do that, your challenges are no longer challenges. They become the positives. And the more grateful you are for the positives, the more you are telling the universe, God, source, whatever term you want to place on it, that you want more of what you are grateful for. And you're thankful for that. And the more thankful you become for that, the more thankfulness, the more gratitude, the more positive energy you pour onto whatever it is that you're focusing on, the more you are revving up, the more juice you are adding to that prayer, so to speak, right? To that energy, to that intention of saying, I want more of this. What's going on, Robert, Megan, Vanny in the house? Love seeing you guys here. So I just wanted to share that little piece on gratitude because it is so powerful and it is an instant solution to negative thought patterns. Because did you guys know, you've probably heard this before, studies have shown that by far humans think negative more than positive on a daily basis, right, on average. But we're not consciously aware of these negative thought patterns that are going through our mind, right? We're only consciously aware of the pain that it's causing. We're only consciously aware of the effect of that cause inside our mind. And because we're only consciously aware of the effect of the pain, we say, well, life sucks. What's going on? Why can't I experience something different? Why is all this shitty stuff happening? But when you become empowered is when you are looking on the inside, right? And it may require you to have to ask yourself some tough questions and say, well, why am I feeling this way? Why am I experiencing so on and so forth? And the more that you do that, the more inquisitive you become and the more real you keep it with yourself, the more clear it's going to be to you as to why you're experiencing whatever it is that you're experiencing in your life right now. The more honest you keep it with yourself, you're going to realize that the thought patterns that are going through your mind, on average, are more negative than they are positive. And that's okay if that's the way it is. Understand that you have full control at all times to change the unconscious thought patterns and programming, right? The emotional programming with which what you've been conditioned to operate from on a consistent daily basis. It's not your fault. It's simply a matter of you have been wired due to the external environment that you have been in your entire life, right? Your teachers, your parents, your friends, your social circle, people that have told you, you can't do this, you can't do that, right? They place limitations on you based on their own limitations in their own mind. So remove yourself from your negative thought patterns. Your sound isn't working, Sammy. Go ahead and just maybe mute it and unmute it, or maybe just refresh your screen. Crap, what was I saying? The more you become aware of the fact that you were wired, you were conditioned by your external reality, and that those thought patterns are not actually yours. They are not actually yours. Okay? Try this on, right? Your thought patterns, what you're thinking, and the emotions that correspond to the thought patterns, right? Okay, thought precedes feeling and emotion, right? So when we think something, the longer we stay on that thought, the more we feel the emotion that comes as a result of thinking that thought. A lot of times we're not even conscious of the fact that we're thinking negative thoughts. We're just conscious of the feeling, and we're not aware that we in fact caused that feeling because of the thoughts that we're thinking. So what you want to do is observe the thoughts that are going through your mind. That's step one, is awareness. Most people do not do this. They're not practiced. They're not adept at focusing on what the thoughts are that are going through their mind. What up, bro? Liam? They're not consciously focused on the thoughts that are going through their mind. And when you do that, when you consciously step outside of your unconscious thought patterns, and you kind of step above. So how I do it is I'll remove my conscious awareness and I'll look at my thoughts and notice them as clouds passing by through the sky. So I've removed myself from being within them to being above them or away from them. And then when I do that, the feeling then subsides or changes as well as a result of me removing myself from the thoughts that I was thinking. So when you do this, right, it's awareness, as I said, mindfulness. You are aware of what you're thinking, and therefore you're aware of what you need to change within your thinking. Because once you become aware, you're like, oh crap, look at all these negative thoughts I was thinking all day long or all day yesterday. And you realize that these are, on average, the thoughts that you're thinking most often. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I'm going to hop off now. Become aware, in summary, become aware of the thoughts that you're thinking on a regular basis. When you feel an emotion that you do not want to feel, stop. Stop what you're doing. Turn within. Notice the thoughts that are running through your mind. Notice the thoughts that are running through your mind. And you will see very clearly that the thoughts correspond to the feelings you're feeling. Then you'll understand you are in complete control at all times. And once you change the thought, you change the feeling. Once you change the feeling, you change the vibration. Once you change the vibration, you change your external reality if you stay with it consistently long enough. That is the challenge. Most people can do it in a moment's notice. They can change it and they can say yes. But then they say, well, nothing really happened and nothing really changed in my external reality. Yes, I feel different, but so what? That's the key. If you stay with it, if you stay focused, guys, please go ahead. If you're liking this content, if you're getting value from what I'm sharing with you, hit the share button as well. Okay, I would really appreciate that. So I can share this with more people, reach more people. So in summary, it was become aware when you are feeling something you do not want to feel. Become aware of the thoughts that you're thinking. That will then change the way you're feeling when you change the thought. When you change the feeling, you change your energy, your vibration. When you do that long enough, consistently every single day, you then begin to change your external circumstances and your reality. Okay? This is when you become fully empowered, fully in control of your internal environment. This is true mastery, because the only thing that you can control at all times is your mindset, is your emotional state. And when you stay in control of that long enough, your environment, your world will bend and mold itself to what you hold in your mind. Your thoughts create your reality. See you later, guys.